If you're thinking about quitting day trading, quitting anything altogether, I think you want to stick around. Reflecting back on my journey, I think this is the perfect time to kind of make a video in my journal, this YouTube channel. Kind of was sprouted from a discussion our pod had the other day, and that was brought up from a post that Lance Bridgestein made on Twitter, and I can post that link in below to show you that post. Basically, Lance called out all trading futures gurus and claimed that none of them could prove that they're consistently profitable trading just one index on a day-to-day basis. And there was hundreds of gurus posted out there or tagged in there, and to this date, none of them have been able to prove that they are consistently profitable traders. So what that does to you as a trader out there, you know, especially if you're out there alone, you kind of then have that self-doubt, like, man, there's really a very small percentage of people out there that are profitable, and that could be somewhat of a detriment to your trading psychology, where you thought all these people that were successful are not, and that can kind of put doubt in yourself and then doubt into your trading. But I kind of want to just share with you 3 important messages in this video, and by the end of the video, I hope you feel inspired. Hopefully you feel ready kind of to take the next step in your trading journey and maybe rekindle your trading if you've taken a break from it. The times I almost quit trading are probably the most memorable ones right off the top of my head. As you guys know, trading, day trading, stocks trading, whatever it may be, it's one of the hardest things I personally have ever tried to pursue. You know, I've gone through countless boot camps in the military and law enforcement, and those were a fraction as hard as succeeding than what I'm currently doing now with futures trading. And kind of let me explain, because, you know, that I'm not trying to take anything away from any of those careers or saying, you know, one's harder than the other, but they're 2 separate mindsets, okay? When you're going through, like, let's say, boot camp in the military, and you're going through some hard times in the moment, you can focus in on that and use your mindset to push you through that. With trading, and you're going through some drawdowns, or you're going through a streak of losses, you mentally try to push through that, but you push through that in a negative way. You might act out emotionally, you know, because we could use that emotion when we're going through boot camp to push us through that. We're like, fuck it, let's just get through this. Let me keep going. In trading, it's a little different. It's a little different mindset. And I think the number one thing we have to do is first accept our failures and our weaknesses, okay? And we can't place blame on the market. We can't place blame on our trading method. We can't place blame on our guru that we're trying to follow trading, okay? We have to accept that we're the ones responsible, okay? And once we accept that, we can then fine-tune our process, right? Because what happens is that we'll have a boom and bust cycle, and then we're saying, well, damn, it's got to be my trading method, right? It's got to be, I got to do this. And then you could spend time learning a whole new method, right? And then you go back, or you could spend time learning more education. And you take what you learn back, you're like, fuck yeah, now I'm ready, right? I've learned all this. I have the knowledge. Let me go do it. But you get the same results. And then you go do the same thing again. What we're not grasping, and what I didn't grasp at first, is it's me. Okay, it's not the method. It's not how I'm trading. It's literally me, right? It's me who will double down after I take a loss. You know, those type of actions will keep us less profitable. Will keep us not profitable. Will keep us in that cycle, and we can go through that cycle for years and never make any money. We're just grinding our wheels. And I really do believe that once we accept we're the ones responsible, and that these emotions are never going to go away, but we can do things to kind of counteract them, right? So we could, like Tom Hugard says, you know, what he likes to do is he'll look at his worst trading days before the market opens. And what he's trying to do is normalize those type of emotions so they're not as heavy whenever he's in the moment. You know, that's a great way. I've done that, and I do that from time to time whenever I have these like bad moments where I'll kind of just look back at my worst trading days and just reflect on it and try to internalize those emotions. So whenever they do kind of come back up, they're not as heavy as they were during those times. But we also can just recognize, right? And you have to be able to document it to be able to do this, but you have to recognize when those emotions are starting to become present, right? And then it's up to us, right? No one else. No one's going to be able to freaking hold your hand or tell you when you're being a dumbass. You have to recognize yourself saying, oh man, I'm starting to feel this emotion. I know this emotion. I know what it can do. So then you have to do something. It's going to be personal for everybody, but you have to react to that alert or that signal that you've recognized, that you've documented yourself, and react on it. I think just doing that right there will change your trading. It has for me. You know, I'm not going to say that I'm some type of millionaire trader or anything like that. I'm a developing trader just like you. And I've gone from this boom and bust type of trading, and now I'm a break-even trader, right? I'm still developing. I still am working on myself and my trading and fine-tuning that, and that's always going to be a continuous process. But I don't think we can get out of that cycle of just spinning our wheels until we really accept that it's us who's at fault, and it's our emotions that typically will cause us to act out and blow ourselves up. Okay. And things that we can do to kind of just counteract that is just going to be tenfold times better for your trading and for you mentally. You know, we're going to have these drawdown periods. You got to accept. We have to accept that that's never going to change. Last thing I want to touch on is kind of remember why you started. If you're sitting there right now and I said that to you and you're watching this video, remember your why. What was the first thing that came to mind? Who did you think about? Because I guarantee you thought of someone, not something, right? It would be your parents, your girlfriend, your wife, your boyfriend, your husband, your kids, whoever it may be. Remember why you're seeking this out. It could be for financial freedom and taking care of your family. Everybody's why is different, but when we go through these periods and we've accepted that it's us who are responsible for our trading, we understand that we have to act on our emotions, then look at your why. Remember your why. Why are you doing this, right? And it kind of can just put a overall sense of relaxation to this trading journey, this trading endeavor. Remember who are we doing it for, what we're doing it for, and why we're persistent in doing it. Or at least me, I've always perceived trading, I thought it was easy, right? In 2020, 2021, it was easy. You just bought whatever and it would go up. And then kind of just, or at least for me, I've kind of just realized trading is not as easy as I thought it was. Okay, there's so much more complexity to trading. There's so much emotion involved in trading, and I've accepted personally that it's going to be a longer journey than I had anticipated. Right? We all see these gurus on Twitter and on YouTube, boasting about all these gains. Now, some of them might not even make those gains, but the few that do out there, we don't know their journey. We don't know how long it's taken them personally. They could cut it down for whatever reasons, but everybody's journey is going to be different, and we can't compare ourselves to anybody else out there, right? We have our own journey, we have our own destiny, and it's ours. We have to accept that. There might be some traders out there that can successfully do it consistently just from a year of trading. There could be some out there that take 10 years, 5 years to get to that point, but we can't compare ourselves to anybody else. We have what's in front of us. We have our journey. We have our emotions that we've kept track of and that it's up to us to be out there to capitalize on these emotions and capitalize on what's in front of us. So whenever you get to these periods, just remember that why, remember your why. And I really do believe it can help out, mentally, and help out with our trading. Now, if you've stuck around this long in this video, I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate some of the comments you leave below or some of the emails that I've received. If you have any questions, this is just a journey for me. It's a journal for me. And I like to share also, what my other pod member, trading members are doing in their journey. And I want to highlight them and how they succeed and how they're overcoming their personal, personal things as well. So if you like what you heard or what you saw, please like, comment, comment some of your, some of the things that you're currently going through and how you're planning to overcome them. Certainly would love to hear that. But thanks so much for watching this video. See you guys on the next one.